this Thursday. Traffic accident. A Beaver County man is being held for murder. And more labor.
Take 100, so hopefully this is the one. We need to get it together. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Elijah. Welcome to my channel, Smooth Brain Productions. I hope you enjoyed that b-roll. I wanted to document my progress in more of a creative way. I'm similar to a lot of YouTubers. I'm heavily inspired by a lot of other YouTubers, Joma or Fireship. I thought this would be a good way to do it. Also, it'd be cool just to have these videos to look back on in a few years when I'm deeper into my journey. But anyways, I'm going to be moving on to the main point of this video. I'm going to be giving you a rundown of what I've been working on for the past few days. It's a little buggy right now. I'm trying to get it into production so that I can get an actual demo going towards the end of this video, hopefully. But I blame Firebase. You know what? I have a bone to pick with Firebase. Firebase's documentation is deprecated. I haven't been able to find a good tutorial anywhere not posted in the past 8 months. Most of the documentation is useless. Not so much for the authentication or the database, but for more the Firestore. At least half of the methods are no longer in use and are pointless to even be on the documentation. And I definitely felt like it slowed me down in this process, but I digress. Let's get into it. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please make sure to subscribe and comment down who you have in the Zuckerberg-Elon fight. Without further ado, let's do it. Okay, so this is the TypeScript V project I've been working on for the past few days. Simple stack with just Firebase and React. This application is going to serve as a booking website for all my clients. I'm a barber, and the intention behind this website was to create a way for me to schedule and manage all my appointments. And I wanted to exercise my TypeScript skills, so I thought this was the best way to do it. So here I'm working out some typing errors that weren't allowing me to run my build folder. I ended up spending a lot of time on this because I'm using a library called Day.js that I'm very unfamiliar with, and they return custom objects on event changes, so I was really struggling to understand how to transform them. But about 30 minutes in, I realized that's the wrong approach and that I need to deconstruct the object in a way so it doesn't give me type errors. I was also using a material UI date time picker I've never used before, so it definitely slowed me down to have to learn on the fly. But little did I know that was going to be the least of my problems. The last time I used Firebase before this project was late 2021. I always loved it and I thought it was a cheat code to portfolio projects in a day. I frequently used it when I was freelancing on Upwork, and it acted as a backend for most of my projects on my portfolio at the time. And it saddens me to say that this is by far the worst experience I've ever had with Firebase. I was lightheartedly saying in the beginning of the video how frustrated I was with the documentation, but I was mostly just joking. I understand that all platforms have their bugs, and sometimes you can just become unlucky and decide to work on a project with that certain technology when the current version isn't working that well. But there is absolutely no reason why I should be downloading a version from 2018 just to get a working product. Among the issues with similar problems, most of them seem to be Mac users, which I am as well, and we all pose the same question with node permissions and Firebase tools and having issues deploying our cloud functions. There was a handful of responses from Firebase devs in which pretty much all said the same thing, is that they're currently working on it and they're currently getting somebody to do a better job. After multiple attempts to debug and deploy my website, I became highly disappointed. And as a last attempt to save the day, I deployed my website on Netlify. So with that, let's take a look at the demo. Alright, that's going to be it for today's video. I know I didn't show the full functionality and workflow of the application, but I promise it works. You can go ahead and check it out yourself. I will leave the link down in the description. Just a quick recap on the project. I have authentication with Firebase, a booking page, a landing page, and the admin page for me to keep track of all future scheduled appointments. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please make sure to subscribe and follow me on Twitter or Zitter at SmoothBrainProd. That's all, till next time.